Hey guys, welcome back to Ken Cinema Sofa. If it's your first time here, I'm your brother Ken, a missionary of 15 years in Japan. But this channel is all about exploring my other passion, awesome cinema. Alien Romulus. Finally, I've been waiting to see this movie all year. I'm a huge Alien fan. I guess the thing I love about Alien is that every movie it's so different. You know, Alien 1 is, of course, Ridley Scott, and very claustrophobic, almost like psychological horror film. And the second one is still horror. I think it's still horror, but it's action horror. I don't know if we have too many examples of that these days. And then the third one, which I know some people don't like, people are on the fence about it. I like the third one. I believe it's made by David Fincher. Alien 3, it's on the prison planet. Don't want to give too much away just in case you're watching this and you haven't seen that. Shame on you. Yeah, that one was also different too. It was similar more to the first one, I think. Claustrophobic again, but totally different setting. And it throws in another element that kind of reframes the whole film, kind of like a race against time. I don't want to say what it is once again if you haven't seen it, just in case. Then we had a slew of other Alien and Predator films that I don't acknowledge their existence. They do not exist. I disavow them. But I've heard some really good things about this movie. I've heard the promise that they're bringing back the horror aspect, and I'm a big fan of don't show the monster, the creature too much. Like the original Jaws, like I'm hearing about the new Nosferatu film this year, this month. What's up with that? Christmas time? What? I don't get. I think those other Alien films, the ones that I guess I'm not disavowing them, just for this moment they exist again, okay? While I'm talking about them. Where they really went wrong, other than just having bad writing and production values, it's just they were CG, which is okay, but they just showed way too much of the film, of the creature. And that was during a time when CG was like really booming and people were really, really proud of CG, and they didn't know how to use it tastefully and artfully. Just because you can model a full creature in 3 dimensions and from every cool angle doesn't mean that you should, and show it that way all the time. So I like where we are now with CG, and CG in the hands of filmmakers and storytellers of quality. Look, like and subscribe. I see a lot of people coming by the channel, checking out my videos. I love that. I appreciate that. But I'd love to have you around even more. More is coming. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alien Romulus. I want to address the elephant in the room. I know this is a weird film to be dropping during Christmas, but I just couldn't get to it. Ooh, I feel like I want to turn the lights out, but I don't have the special YouTuber lighting like other people have. So please let the letters come up as usual, the classic way. What's this shit? Oh, wow, this really is starting off like the original from the 70s, which begs the question, like, would they have this kind of retro tech? I don't know how long this one is after the original, but even the music is similar. Nostromo. Oh, David Johnson. It's something retro, even about the fonts and everything. I like it. It feels good. It feels, what is that, Arial font? I feel like I'm writing a paper. Something weird is going on. Some weird looking suits, but very retro-like. Oh, you know what that looks like? Did they find it? The alien? That is creepy, man. Okay, that's okay too. Okay. It's an homage. I like that. They did it backwards. I just love these kind of futurist sets, and just it's just like concept art come to life. It reminds me of the designer Sid Mead, who worked on Blade Runner and even has done some Gundam.
You hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? He needed space.
Nice.
Maybe it's because I'm on this seafood diet. It's seafood, I eat it.
That's so bad.
You always laughed at that one.
Yeah, when I was 12.
What's wrong? Something odd about this guy. Star Colony. Jackson Star Colony.
You just wait over there.
Wonder how these two know each other.
Stay out of trouble, all right?
I can see already. I wish I had seen this in the theater, but I sacrifice for you guys, whoever's watching this.
It's about my travel papers.
I met my quota and I should be free to go now. Where are your parents? They died. It's just me and my brother now.
Okay, her brother. What in the world was that? I couldn't make that out. What?
Unfortunately, quotas have been raised to 24,000 hours, so you'll be released from contract in another 5 to 6 years.
Whoa! You got a little... Oh my god, these little... That's what I was thinking. Okay, so he's an android. It's weird because I did see the trailers for this film, and even from the trailers, I gathered that this brother was a android. I was gonna say replicant. Man, I wonder, is Sid Mead still working today? Is he still doing work? Is he alive? I don't know. I haven't checked on him recently. Sound like his caretaker, but I mean, I am a big fan of that guy.
Long time no see.
I told you to show up. You owe me $5.
And the 5 credits or 5, whatever they call it.
Why'd the blind miner fall down the well? You couldn't see that well.
Please don't encourage him.
All right, go inside. I'll be there in a second.
You know, it's weird because I've been into watching these YouTube videos of people living in Antarctica, like science bases. It doesn't look too different from this.
So, should we shower? Last night, we were loading up the last Tesla Tech. We're about 200 miles above the ground, and then all of a sudden... Beep, 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 beep.
Whenever I hear something like that, I imagine you all are all gone.
Right above our heads.
Drifting. Decommissioned. Abandoned.
Some old relic is probably damaged or obsolete. Like that guy over there. Waiting for travel permits that the company are never going to give to us. His dad's hauler has enough power in it to get us to Yavaga.
Because it takes 9 years to get to Yavaga, and you can't make that trip without cryosleep. The hyperlink shows that ship still has a few pods left.
So you guys gonna be out there on your own illegally and sleep?
You guys are insane.
Of course we are.
We're not. This is...
Are you gonna help us?
Yeah, of course you are. That's what makes for a good movie, so let's go.
Thank you, Andy.
Andy.
We kind of like you
The
guys.
Weyland-Yutani synthetic, he speaks mother. You can access a terminal on the ship to get us in.
Ah,
It's the only way to get
mother.
in.
Right, rain's not coming. How about you let's take Andy then?
I'm not sending my brother up there alone.
He's not your brother though, is he? You want to shut the fuck It's true though, where your damaged goods that your dad found in the trash. And that's all he's wearing, so that's why he took them.
Man,
Let's go.
Reed,
well that guy's dying.
you need to wake up. Because this company are not going to give us anything. You know that as well as I do, we have to take it.
I can gather that much just from watching after 10 minutes.
I don't want to end up like our parents. Do you?
Yeah. They're gonna do all this without anyone noticing? I mean, don't they gotta get to work? I mean, I'm simplifying things, but I'm just assuming that there are safeguards in place, check-ins, whatever. Digital IDs, I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, it's a rough start.
安全到达Yavaga，再他们也不回来了。
You good?
Chinese. Sounded like Chinese, so. I've been to China 3 times. Kicked out once. Make sure you get a visa if you're an American. That's crazy. But you know, a scene like this is really establishing what kind of guys and gals these are, right? Rebel, devil-may-care types.
There she is.
That's a space station.
It's 36 hours, give or take.
Till what? before the station crashes against the rings.
Sorry, what? What did you say? Should be in and out in 30 minutes. Yeah?
And
That doesn't sound good, guys.
I have just one directive. Do what's best for Rain. Your dad wrote it.
yeah.
So there must be some kind of problem. Maybe he was damaged. That's why he keeps stuttering like that. I thought somebody was screaming already. Okay.
Fuck me, it's cold in there. What's that?
It's a temp scanner. It's gonna lead us to the pod.
Oxygen's too thin to breathe. Andy?
You're up. It's your time to shine. Beautiful one. Congrats.
Looks at the camera. Did you see that? No. I'm sorry. I can't. When I was younger, I didn't have a problem with this kind of thing, but I don't know what happened. Like recently, and I don't know, maybe because I'm middle-aged now, but I was in the hospital just doing a check, you know, and in the, what's the name of that scanner? I just couldn't do it. I pressed the button like, get me out of here. Yeah, it's a long cigarette.
Alright, great news. I've got eyes on the pods.
Uh-oh. The gravity just came back on again.
You okay?
Pods don't have enough fuel.
What do you mean?
They're loaded up for 3 years in stasis.
Yeah, but it takes 9 years to get to Uvalda, mate.
Yeah, I know, I'm aware of that.
Maybe you guys should just come back.
No, we're not giving up now.
Uvalda's in their system, so what are we supposed to do now?
I mean, I understand. I would not want to go back down to that hellhole.
Must be a cryo depot nearby. Should find more fuel there.
It's a different style pod than I expected. I was expecting the more classic, you know, they're all looks like a pie and all the doors go up like this. It's a different kind of ship, you know. I like that they're extending the world of Alien. I still don't know when this takes place compared to, in relation to the first film.
Sorry.
Right, chill.
Let's keep it moving.
You want to back off?
Just as long as he stays out of my way.
Why is he being such a dick to him? Because of what happened to his mom? It's terrible.
Yeah, it is. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
That's what I thought. Okay.
What's the bother? Some asshole.
I don't know, like, that's weird. Am I crazy? That's kind of weird thematically to have a pregnant female on a ship in a story about a creature that lays eggs in people. Maybe I'm going too far out there. I don't know.
Welcome to the Renaissance Space Station, the center of Weyland-Yutani research and development.
Romulus and Remus. The progenitors, did I say that right? Of Rome in mythology. Maybe mythology.
I can't wait to get in them pods. Never see you again, you know that? Oh, she didn't tell you. Yeah, it's an Weyland-Yutani system, so no fake people allowed.
I need you on the ship to guard the pods.
But once we get there,
Decommish.
That's okay. If it's what's best for Rain, it's what's best for me.
you're a good guy, Andy. I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, talking about the guy like he's already dead. I mean, that's a weird, mysterious thing about the limits and extent of consciousness in this world of AI, you know. Interesting. These kinds of stories and debates are always interesting. right? Like, what is life? What is true consciousness? And it's interesting that, you know, God's creation, humans, that we've continued to try to catch that lightning in a bottle, right? Creation of being.
And ask in case you have any fucking funny ideas.
Man, shut up.
It's a joke.
Oh.
Well, watch out.
No. Come on, Andy. You're a little bit more conscious than you let on. I ain't buying it. What happened?
It's only a synthetic.
Okay. Yeah, but he was melted. It makes sense that the alien would be as formidable as it is, like a murderous creature. Like, the further you go out from the safe haven of Earth, right? I mean, everything that we live in we're blessed with everything working exactly as it should. Gravity, heat, temperature, climate, everything, exact distance from the sun to sustain us. But then everything out in space, as far as we know, scientifically, is just meant to kill us. And a creature that is bred and exists out there, I mean, nightmares, man. Oh.
I gotta feel my fingers.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So what are you doing? Module's still working. I can try to transfer its credentials to Andy.
A higher clearance should open that door.
Good thinking. I would just be dead in this situation. There's a lot of strong primary colors in this film. I'm really digging it. Uh-oh. Man, look how many they got. What? What in the world was going on here? This is the kind of research they were doing, huh? It looks like they're trying to weaponize the alien.
Maybe try not to touch anything in here.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is that? That looked like Ash from the first movie. Oh, well, I mean, right. This is the Nostromo, right? Or a piece of it, or I don't know. But you know what? If that is Ash and they put that in there, won't he then have like Ash's messed up, jacked up psyche? So I wonder if they can sense that he's not real and they're not interested in him, right? Yeah.
Stop playing around, man. Just get out. I'm not playing around. There's something in the water.
Why would he be playing around dunking himself in water when his finger is... Oh, well. Yeah, they're like, we don't want Andy. Did it get in there? We don't know. Okay, so these some youngins here. They got the reflexes. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Man, this is crazy. Oh!
I do not believe that's what the creature is doing. No.
Andy?
I surmise it's feeding her oxygen to keep her alive. For what purpose, I do not know.
Do you not know?
So who the fuck are you?
That module.
Yes, it's substantially updating my AI and it's mending my motor systems as we speak.
I like this change in personality from the upgrade.
I do not know what this creature is or how to remove it safely. But there's someone in this room who might.
Tell us what we can do to help her.
You don't help her, you run. Get out. However you got in.
No. Wait, whoa. Nah, we're not fucking leaving, okay?
This is a lot nicer than before.
A seed. It will amalgamate with her DNA and rapidly grow out of her.
What's going to grow out of her?
Oh,
One of our towing ships first made contact with this specimen 2 decades ago. Of the 7 crew members aboard the USS Nostromo, only 1 survived, blowing the creature out of the airlock. Of course, lack of oxygen and food is of no true consequence to this perfect organism.
Acid for blood.
Sulfuric being hydrofluoric. I sealed the station back up, but it was too late.
okay, so it's not him, but amazing CG. How long does it take for them to lay eggs, though? Okay. I forgot. This is the director of that Evil Dead 2 or Evil Dead, the remake. Really into body horror. I never saw it, but...
I'm sorry, but we can't let her back on the ship.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh. So it's like the same position.
I can finally help, and you won't see me as a child anymore.
This is an interesting twist. I don't know why my voice just twisted there. This is an interesting twist, having the android be the one that's thinking coolly and calmly in their favor, right? Trying to save the humans.
What are you doing? You can't just leave her, you gotta come back and get her. Sorry, I can't do that until she turns that psychopath off.
Is it happening that fast?
What do you need?
Man. Might not be able to show that on YouTube. I wonder if this came from them weaponizing it, that it's this process is happening so fast compared to the old movies. Sometimes this CG looks a little janky, but still Ian Holm. It's definitely him.
Your outbreak came with a new directive. It overrides the old one.
I see.
Okay, so it looks like, was that doctor actually lying in front of them the first time, acting like he was really concerned about them?
The parasitoids have no eyes. They track heat by sound, but primarily by heat signature.
I wonder if we'll get to see the growth process in a different way than, you know, because they've never shown it. Uh-oh. Go the other way. Oh, is that what happens? Okay. Let's okay, so obviously, okay, he's the father. I do not like this. I think it's too big for that now. Go, like she said, man. Oh my God. Go, go, go. That was stupid, man. I mean, you know, they don't know what I know. They haven't watched Alien films like I have. But that was stupid, seriously. I have a feeling it is too late. Wow. I mean, this is fascinating though, but it's horrifying. Man, this director, he really knows how to, once again, pull out all that body horror, man. Like such attention to pores and sweat. Whoa!
You almost closed the door on it.
Yes, but I didn't. I calculated the timing perfectly with more success than last time.
Okay, now he's starting to act more like the androids that we know. Android that we know, sorry. Sorry, Bishop. Oh. So yeah, it like took the two bodies away. I'm just waiting. I would not be surprised if he came back for her like, we got one more for the party. One more space. Okay, chill out. Access denied. Shh.
Eddie, what's wrong? Eddie, I need you to open that door right now, okay?
That's what the creature's waiting for us to do.
Yeah.
Open it, please.
Wow, that is smart.
Eddie, open the door. She's pregnant. Please, guys, please, come on.
Okay, is he the father? Like, I don't know.
Eddie!
So I wonder, it's like he has two personalities now that are kind of at war with each other. Well, doesn't seem to be any war going on so far, but man, that was hard to watch. That was bogus, man.
I'm truly sorry. There was nothing I could have done to save her. Could have opened the fucking door! We'd all be dead if I had.
Yeah.
What's your prime directive?
I'm afraid I have a new directive. To do what's best for the company.
Then again, I mean, I'm kind of torn. I don't know if that would be in the best interest for you guys either. You probably would have died.
You'll be free to continue to Yavaga together, and I'll return to Jackson and stay in Jackson.
Actually, with those other people taken like that alien very well could make more. And this movie could turn into aliens, basically. Finally, some light. Optimism. It's still nice to see some light. I feel a little bit safer.
Mankind is never truly suited for space colonization. They're simply too fragile. The perfect organism. That's how we should refer to human beings. Itopi's gift for humanity. This microorganism can be the most destructive pathogen ever observed.
This looks like the same. Yeah, from the film Prometheus. This looks like the same type of material that the what do they call them? The navigators had.
Yeah, can we get out of here now? My mission is to take this back to the college.
Exactly.
Do you see it?
Fucking thing's hunting us. This is an F-44 AA pulse rifle. Breach electronic pulse action.
Exactly.
Colonial Marines used.
Yeah, aliens, baby. Let's rock.
I'm in the safety zone.
So is she gonna be the new Ripley?
Busy little creatures.
Just like aliens, they've made their own little home here.
I think you better go back and find another way.
That might be a good idea. Stop.
What?
That was a person.
Okay.
Wow. Don't tell me they got a queen on here too. Did they lay anything in her yet? Where's that X-ray lamp?
She's losing a lot of blood.
Maybe that's why she hasn't been implanted yet. How do you know? There's no dead parasitoid by her feet.
We shouldn't ask him to do something.
25% of the human genome is shared with rats. And it worked on the rat. What choice do I have?
We take her back to the hauler and we put her in the cryopod. Okay, that will keep her alive long enough to get her proper treatment back at the colony.
Ew. That's the same. Yeah, that's like from the first Alien. Joe!
Hang in there.
What's up?
Oh! Oh, man, there's a lot of them. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ah, man. Okay. Don't tell me we're gonna have like a redo of Ripley, like, going back down to get Andy. Andy has become Newt.
And get into a cryopod. An autopilot will fly you back to our colony. Can you do that? What about you? I'll find your way back.
So far what I'm seeing is this film is kind of a mix. The director has tried to mix all the different Alien films into, or certain elements into one. Uh-oh. Getting final boss vibes. I'm gonna need more than that. Need some duct tape too.
Listen to me. You'll die in air. That's not in the best interest of the company or mine.
She's made quite an attachment to him.
I'm sorry.
Now's not the time for this, guys. You gotta go.
Please help us. Open the door.
I'm afraid I must deny your petition, but know that I'm grateful for the invaluable help you two have provided to the company. But you have my sympathies.
Same old Ash. Same model.
Who are you?
A friend. Your companions died so you could live. Press the button and let me honor their sacrifice.
I read a great book about zero gravity.
I just couldn't put it down.
Rain? Rain?
10, 9, 8, 1.
Rain, are you sure about this?
Only one way to find out.
Okay, so keeps control of the acid. So is she trying to blow a hole? I love the original sound effects. Man. Ever since this dude's got his original programming back, all he seems to be good for is to say Ray.
Come on.
Uh-oh. Why did he do that? Oh, that's the end of them. But what about this one though? Why did it do? He's smart. What is that? Is this, why is it sparking like that? Whoa.
Get away from her.
Okay.
Bitch.
Well, okay. Have we come full circle? Line from Aliens. I don't know, I had all kind of weird thoughts like as to why that alien appeared to save her. Maybe they're just so aggressive that they're like, look, even this creature that's falling, I gotta try and kill it too. Now, being alien, we know the alien is a survivor, and I mean, we just happen to know if you've been watching this film, you know what's up because she's been injected with that thing.
No. You cannot do this. The compound must be delivered to the company.
I'm afraid I must deny your petition. Have a nice day. This will keep your systems online until we get to your Vaga.
But I thought that
I don't care. You're coming with me, all right?
that's what's best for Rain.
I've been calling her Ray. It's Rain. Sorry.
Do what's best for us.
Oh my god. I wouldn't even touch that. I mean, you got to, but there's always something, man. Just stay at home on Earth. Stay your behind at home. Don't tell me it's falling again now. Oh, come on. No, I would not go down there, man. I mean, that's hard because you saw what looked like a human child fall down there, growing out of a pod. So this is like much more in the realm of Prometheus now. Oh my God. This movie won't stop. Does it know that this is my mom? Yeah, it looks like the Navigators. Dude, Andy, man, like you, you are not MVP, man. That is so freaky. Oh man, with the lighting. Okay, we got the same thing going on here with Alien. What a journey for this character, for any character, right? That starts off at home, a really sucky home, but wants to go to a better place and encounters this mess. That is creepy, that smile. No! I don't know, it's like I keep feeling like something's creeping around my legs. Yeah, put him in ice, because he... Dude.
I set course to the Ivaga system without knowing if I'll ever reach it, or what fate is to find me. Whatever comes, I'll face it. This is Rain Carradine, last survivor of the Corbellin. Signing off.
Okay, guys, that was Alien Romulus. Yeah, it was a good movie. Good movie. I liked it. Not a great movie, but it did what it said it was gonna do in the trailers, and you know the vibe it was showing off in trailers and word of mouth so far is that it was a good alien horror, body horror film. And I think it's closer to the early Alien films, 1 and 2, in tone than, you know, the other films that have come out since. Even, you know, Prometheus, I like Prometheus. It was very heady, very existential, which I'm all about, being a missionary, you know. I'm a Bible teacher and I'm all into that. But sometimes I want a good old-fashioned alien film, you know, like the first 2 movies. And I feel like classic movies, okay, before I get into that, I like this movie. It was good. Had great atmosphere. It knew what it wanted to be. It was more claustrophobic like the original Alien film. Great set design, great conceptual design. Like I said, felt like I was watching Sid Mead and his concepts at work. In fact, let me see, wait a minute. Who was the conceptual designer? Naaman Marshall, don't know who that is. Naaman Marshall, the production designer for Alien Romulus, took a utilitarian approach to the design. I saw that, commented on it, and I loved it. Dane Hallett, the conceptual designer for Alien Romulus, was tasked with designing creatures that would scare audiences in a society that has seen almost everything. Yeah, well done. That is something else I loved. There was a lot of nightmare fuel going on with these designs, man. They made me feel very uncomfortable. I think the alien design in its genesis was always uncomfortable. Was it H.R. Geiger? Because it flirts with that, you know, line between human design and what we're used to seeing in the natural beauty and line of the human structure, and something alien, which makes you feel like you're witnessing something perverse. And man, that last creature, if the alien xenomorph was not perverse enough, that last creature really did it for me. I don't know if it has a name yet. I don't see Sid Mead anywhere. Let me just, you know what? Let me just do this. Alien Romulus, and then I'll put in Sid Mead. Let's see if there's any connection. Sid Mead's concept painting of the Sulaco ship from Aliens. Okay. So Sid Mead did work on Aliens. Okay, he worked on the Sulaco, the marine ship. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, he did pass away. Rip Sid Mead. When did that happen? Oh man. Now I feel like I'm not such a fan. I should have known that. 5 years ago. Rip, R.I.P. Sid Mead, the illustrator who was largely responsible for what people in the 80s thought the future was going to look like, thanks to his work on Blade Runner, Tron, and Aliens. Well, you know, I mean, there's a lot of people that think, like I said, I like the design, the gritty utilitarian design in this movie. For two reasons. One, because it links back, you know, shows consistency with the designs from the earlier Alien films, even though those were made in the 70s and 80s, so it makes sense to look that way. But also because, you know, I think it kind of sets this idea that, okay, maybe on Earth in these films, everything does look like Elon Musk and Apple designed it. But in space, maybe certain types of technology don't work well in deep space. You know, maybe iPod and iOS systems don't work far out in another, you know, part of the galaxy. So you probably would have more utilitarian retro looking tech that far out, right? That's kind of a theory, you know, to explain. I've seen in chats to explain why these new films or the old films, even though it's supposed to look like the future, looks like 1980s or late 1970s technology. Of course, we know the reason why is because those films about the future were made in the 70s and 80s. But still, I appreciate the effort from, you know, geeks and, you know, I don't want to say geeks. You know what I mean. Geeks is such a cool word these days, right? When I was a kid, it was not, you know. So I'm going with the 21st century lingo now, okay? Not judging anybody. Okay, I digress. What else did I like? I like that they did try to take elements from the previous films and kind of like in a celebratory style, molding them into this film. Now let that segue over to what I didn't like so much. I felt that it was a little bit too much fan service to past films. You know, even down to the last ending, right? With her being the last female, last survivor, with her android companion shooting out into space, into the unknown, not knowing where, you know, what's going to happen. I like that as a story, but I still feel like, you know, these directors, when they grow up with nostalgia, they're from my generation. This director, maybe he's in his 40s like me. Sometimes they can just go a little bit too far with the hero praise, you know, like it's okay to chart new courses. And that's why I'm really excited for the Alien TV series, because I think it's supposed to take place on Earth. Isn't it written by or created by the people that made Fargo? I think it is. You let me know. If you know, let me know in the comments about that. So I'm excited for that. I think another thing that's related to what I just said, because it was trying to pay homage to the different eras of Aliens as a film franchise, There were times where it felt a little bit uneven. You know, I would prefer straight up psychological claustrophobic horror without getting into the kind of, you know, heady existential elements of Prometheus towards the end, you know. But I still think it was a better Alien movie than Prometheus because it was like 85% Alien. Okay, so I was down with that. Yeah. So overall, I would give this, if you know, out of 5 stars, I would give this like 3.5. 3.5. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I watched it. Who knows? I might watch it again with some friends. You know, that's cool. So, guys, let me know your opinion of this film. I really want to know. I enjoy reading it. I'm still a small channel, so when you comment, I, of course, like to read your comments and interact with you, but it also helps the algorithm to find my videos. So help a brother out and be honest about your opinions, and give me a thumbs up if you liked my reaction. If you didn't, you can give me a thumbs down. Still growing, getting better every day. I'll see you next time on the sofa. God bless you wherever you are in the world.